I was born in 1936. My father, like many immigrants, did very well until 1929, and 29 and 32 lost everything. In addition, my mom and dad didn't get along very well, and by 1939 my mother felt that it was not something that was going to work, and they divorced. And he got visiting rights and $5 a week of required payments to keep track of me. But on the second visit on a Sunday, he decided that he couldn't live with the Sunday visits and decided to, I guess what someone would say, kidnap me. And we drove from St. Louis to Los Angeles. And when we arrived in Los Angeles, he had told me my mother passed away. From age 5 to age 18, I stayed in about 8 or 9 different places. The Mojave Desert to Georgia, back and forth. We stayed in hotels. And unfortunately, in 1941, Dad was either drafted or volunteered to become a merchant marine and went to sea. Therefore, I had to be put into an institution. I was in either 3 or 4 foster homes in the next 5 years, from 1941 to 1946. I know of at least 3, but probably 4. And they varied from being very, very bad to quite good. I give my father a lot of credit, although he was not there because he was at sea. He continued to communicate with me that I was a very special person, that I could basically do anything that I set my mind to. What that did basically was to give me a sense that this whole experience, foster homes and orphanages, was some kind of mistake. I said, I should not be here, and I will somehow be different someday. I decided I was going to go to a private college some way, so I applied to every scholarship under the sun, and I can still remember the day that I got the NROTC scholarship. I decided I was going to go to Rochester. I had laboratory every afternoon for 4 years, and I had to do a summer course, but I did get through in 4 years. Made a late application to the Harvard Business School, and there I flourished. I mean, it was everything I ever wanted. And I went out and raised pension funds. I was a good money manager. I could pick stocks. Lehman was around. I went in there as the head of institutional and found my love. At a little place called Furman Cells. We ran for 20 years. We ran from 70 or 80 people to 800 people. 1987 came along. Xerox came in and said, you want to buy the firm? I sold the firm on October the 1st, 1987. 3 weeks later, crash. Being a member of the Horatio Alger Association means a great deal to me. It tends to bring closure to my life. And as I always say, recognition is not important, but it's nice.